Are you doing a reading? You want to tell them what it's about? Okay, this is my first reading of this brand new year, so happy new year. Okay, guys, so let's see what is coming. Oops, oh, they're all going to go on the ground today. Let's see. Here you go. Okay, so we have the Four Swords. Here, hold that. Ooh, and the Nine of Cups in reverse. Ooh. Let's see what else we have coming. There's a few. Okay, so after those, we have the Ace of Wands, and then I don't know what these are. Oh, we have the Sun and the Knight of Cups in reverse. And then we have the King of Cups. And then the Six of Swords. Okay, so starting off, this reading is telling me that you're in a separation right now because literally the first thing on this says take a break. So you're in separation right now and taking a rest and contemplating. Both parties feel like they can't be satisfied. Yeah, see? The night. Oh, really? Oh, so you're saying that they need to take breaks? Okay. And then they're going to come back together? I think that's what the cards say, too. Don't bend that, remember? Okay, and with the Nine of Cups in reverse, that is like, Nine of Cups is like you're a wish fulfillment. You're almost pretty much there, but when it's in reverse, it means that you're feeling unsatisfied. Not with just like the relationship itself, just with like everything in general. Everything in general. So with the Ace of Wands coming in, there's going to be a new rebirth and a new spark of ideas. So I'm guessing something is going to come in that you're passionate about, and it's going to end up like giving you that spark back. Okay, I have to dig in more on what this is because after that we did have the Sun in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So meanwhile, while both parties have this passionate okay, so obviously my child is dramatic. She's laying down, so representing what the card is saying, that you feel sad. Okay, anyways, so we have the Sun in reverse, the Sun card, and then the Knight of Cups in reverse. So, and then there's the Reconcile card after it, which is a Six of Swords. So with the Sun in reverse, I think like both people who are in separation are getting what they've been asking for and manifesting for a long time, but I think still once they get it, they aren't going to exactly feel like this is what's going to make them happy or solve their problems. They're going to be like, oh yeah, that's great, it makes me happier, but it's not when I'm the happiest. And I think that's going to be recognized during that time. So with the Knight of Cups in reverse, oh, and I keep on forgetting, she keeps on picking this up, but we also have the King of Cups at the end after the Reconcile. Or just fell out randomly, I don't remember. But with like the Sun in reverse, like I said, they're not going to be fully happy on either ends once they accomplish that thing, because that's not what's truly making them happy. And then with the Knight of Cups in reverse, both parties are mad because there was a lot of like unreliability, lies, deceit, weird scattered energy. So it looks like by the cards, after you guys take a rest, it's going to come to an end, and it's going to balance out. Yeah. It's going to balance out emotionally in a big way because it's a King of Cups. Okay, so she's saying. So she's saying that the King of Cups, since it's a king and not like a page or anything of cups, that it's going to be there's going to be a big emotional shift at some time that is going to happen and bring you two back together. You do that again, and I'm putting you down again. Okay, so stop touching it. Okay, let's see when that is going to, or what, actually not like when, you can kind of guess when, but not really, what is going to make that significant event happen. That came out were the Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Ten of Wands, the Devil card, the Three of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so with those cards, that's telling me that both parties are working on stuff and focusing more on like stable goals and financial goals versus like other people or material things. If we had like the wands come out, or like a page of some type, that'd be more immature energy of people indulging in things that they're not supposed to. But this is more of like a stable energy, so they're focused on their money, their goals, and they're just minding their own business right now. Because you can see in the card, he's like looking down and focused on money. And after like they decide to do that, the next move is the Chariot. So things are going to start coming in once both parties get in their right mind and start focusing on the right thing instead of like all the negatives and like the bad things, because that is ultimately what is holding both parties back, not only from reconciling, but from receiving the good karma and energy that they deserve. Because they might be sitting there like, I've been working on this for this amount of time and nothing is happening because you're holding on to bad energy and bad thoughts, and that's why things are taking forever and lingering. So and that explained in the next card, because we have the Ten of Wands. That's like him carrying a lot of heavy weight and burdens on his shoulder, things you usually can't control, or things that make you feel like you're trapped in your mind and won't ever end. So after the burdens are put down, and you, with the Devil card, releasing these negative thoughts, negative patterns, negative self-talks, like whatever that manifests into, once those bad habits are released and not always being brought up and thought of on both ends, there could be a collaboration and celebration of coming together and a joyous reunion. Because we did have the Reconcile card, and the Three of Cups is also a celebration card. Some people do use it as a third party card, but I do not. I think it's a celebration card, and people celebrating you guys or other people for your accomplishments. And to top it off, we have the Page of Swords. So there's a lot of willingness and intelligence and standing on business. So I think in the end, collaborating, moving forward after this period of time, more logical things will come together, and both parties will be able to come out successful and be thinking sharply. Versus Fire Witch Tarot's Witchy Holodeck. But while I was cleaning up, more cards fell out, and we have the Six of Cups, the Ten of Swords, which I literally just mentioned, along with the Ten of Wands, the Three of Cups again, and the Moon. So this is kind of telling me the same thing, especially since I said two out of the four cards that are here in the previous reading. What it's telling me is both parties in separation are definitely thinking about the past. Now, I don't know for sure if it's like what each party did in the past, how they treated people in the past, or if it's just they're thinking about the past relationship. But with the Ten of Swords, I would say that they're mostly focused on the past and like what they did and how they treated people. And I think like with the Ten of Swords, they're saying that they want to end that pattern and come to an end, because we do have the Three of Cups after that. Then there's celebration. So I think there will be some sort of victory or breakthrough that has to deal with the past, because the Six of Cups is always about the past. So I just think that they know that how they acted before they can't do now. And with the Moon card is so interesting. It's a powerful card because with the Moon card there are hidden emotions, even though both parties might be saying, posting, doing different things and acting out. At the end of the day, with the Moon card, this just signifies that both parties are thinking about each other and they're both trying to hide it and be strong in the situation. So just know that overall we got the same card again that fell out, and usually that's a good sign that things are going to come back around full loop when you're doing tarot. And let's move into the oracle, because that's what I was doing first until we got into that. It was just very interesting. The first card that faced up was feeling upset. That is very, very clear. Okay, and then it says gargoyle, protect your space, unrest, unable to relax due to stress and anxiety, and skull, thinking of you. These literally match with the 4 cards that I just pulled out pretty much. First card, feeling upset. Obviously, both parties are really upset because I just mentioned with the Ten of Swords, previous actions and what they might be doing, they're doing it because they're upset. And then with the Moon card, they obviously honestly don't feel that way deep down. They're just presenting as that on both sides. But then we have the gargoyle, protect your space. I thought that is meaning something else, but I think this is telling you to protect your space. I think the reason that you two are in separation is because a lot of other people's energies are involved in the connection that you guys have going on. And I think this telling you that you need to be better at protecting your energy from things and other people. So that means cleansing your space, not adding people that you don't know, getting rid of people that you barely talk to or you've known for a while, people who just don't support you and aren't your friends. You need to get rid of them, because even if you're oh, I met them once, I know them, and I've known them because I met them here this one time, they're cool. They could be that negative energy in your space. You don't actually really know that person deep down. So that's where a lot of energy and a lot of things come in. So you need to be really cognitive about the people and things that you keep around in your space, because that can pour into a lot of things in your life and what you're trying to accomplish and every aspect. And you guys know that I say that in almost every video. It's important to watch people and be aware of what's going on around you. And then unrest, unable to relax due to stress and anxiety. Look at that skeleton. He is so stressed out. I feel it, dude. Yeah, so there's a lot of stress on both sides, which I can actually kind of feel, honestly, very a lot of high anxiety stress, not being able to calm down or regulate that much. But with the skull, thinking of you, 2 skulls, sad, and then thinking of you, like I said, this person's thinking about you in it honestly in a positive way, more positive than what they're presenting or projecting right now. But with the skull also, and them thinking about you, they could be astral projecting in your dreams or energy, and that could also be causing you stress and anxiety, because depending on how things are right now, it might not be that good. So you're stressed out, or you both are left out in the cold and have no idea what's going on. So that could be stress. There's a lot of things that can lead to it. So let's see what other guidance we need. Oh, told you. I don't know why these are upside down. See, what did I just say? This says television. Don't believe everything you hear. What did I just say? Both parties are And at the end of the day, don't believe everything you hear, or they say, honestly, just don't. Just don't. And then it says skull faces. This love will never die. Do I even need to read the rest of these cards? Like, I can't. And then it says bleeding heart. Too much sympathy could work against you. Okay, that's good advice. And then cider, taking things in, which is the resting that we talked about in the beginning. And then chalice, fulfillment in all areas of your life, which is what I talked about with the Eight of Pentacles. And then spices, time to spice things up. Okay, so along with what I was saying this whole time, like with the sympathy card, you need to stop thinking about the negatives and bringing the past into the future is basically like what this is saying and what the cards were saying, because remember, these cards, I still have them out. With you thinking about the past and bringing the past in, it's just leading to destruction. Look at all 10 of those swords in his back, like he's dead. So that's what it's leading to, is destruction. Oh gosh, sorry. This one landed over on the other cards, but there was also the blood moon, disruption and change. So this was obviously supposed to happen for a reason, because there needs to be some type of change. And I gotta look up when the next blood moon is so we can see maybe a time frame for that. And then with the cider, taking things in, that's your time of rest. You guys are both reflecting on things and ultimately gonna reconcile. And you're going to get the fulfillment in the areas of your life. But like I said, you're going to get all this stuff, but you're not going to be 100% happy. You're going to feel like you're missing something. And spicing things up, whether that's like your wardrobe, a new hobby, or okay, you. So the next blood moon is March 14th, which is in Pisces season. So let's see what some guidance coming up for that time frame. A lot of different things should be happening by then. It says chalice, time to have kids. Okay, so I guess, yeah, if you want to start a family. Whoa. Okay, so it says rosary, praying for solutions. And then it says scarecrow, do not cross time apart. So don't cross people's boundaries during this time. And then it says sexy devil, you will raise hell acting naughty. Usually I'm like, yeah, that's look at how cute she looks, but this is coming off as like negative to me. Usually I would like promote this, but I think if you act in this energy, it's just gonna attract like bad karma and bad energy, which is what I was talking about in the reading and what we're trying to get rid of. And then it says the call, reaching out to talk. So yeah, saying what I've been saying, like time apart, and praying for solutions and everything. The phone call is going to happen. And with the children card, you guys might have a child together. So, and then let's get some tarot for the blood moon real quick. But it's all obviously in the same. Both the readings are going the same. So that's a good time frame for you guys to go off of. Okay, Queen of Cups, emotions, judgment. Judgment, conflict, star resolution. Okay, so we had the King of Cups earlier, so now we have the Queen popping up. So both sides are definitely balancing out their emotions. Judgment is gonna come, and so is, I don't think conflict is gonna come. Like you with the Five of Wands, this is my conflict card. I don't think like a conflict is gonna come. I think it's just gonna be a bumpy road getting back and talking about it at first. But with the Star card, you have a very good like resolution. Like this is like the all being perfect resolution, like wishing upon a star. So overall, by the blood moon, since that was significant and coming up, you'll see significant changes